if you could plug into a simple system in the next few days that could realistically put extra money in your pocket before Christmas, would you at least want to know how that works? I'm not talking about crypto, gambling, startups that are just going to fail, or hoping that some kind of coins are going to go moon or something like that. I'm talking about a real company, very real services that people actually need, along with a compensation plan that turn a relatively small membership into front-loaded, huge daily commissions. Over the past couple weeks, you may or may not know, we've been quietly testing an early version of a new funnel and a team build. You're actually seeing the brand newest version of this for the first time anybody's ever seen this right here in this presentation you're watching now. The pages are already converting. People on my team are already duplicating. And we're building a Powerline where serious people are logging in and literally seeing new members showing up below them. What you're seeing today is the raw first look. In fact, it's an improved version of what we've been doing the past couple weeks. These are simple slides. This isn't some fancy Hollywood production that is coming. Everything you're seeing today is going to be drastically refined, all the graphics, everything. But the money, the structure, and the timing are very real. And so I put this together really quickly just for you. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you 3 things. How this daily pay comp plan actually works in just plain English. How our Powerline and team build can help the right people rank up faster instead of you building alone. And how the funnel and system that I'm building lets you plug in, even if you don't have an audience and you're not a techie or a marketer. By the way, we already have a funnel to plug into. And it's working. So this private message to you, this is just to those of you that are closer to me. I have an inspired vision that I want to help at least 100 households create a much better Christmas and an even stronger 2025. I'm talking about helping you put money in your pocket here in the next week, 2 weeks, so that you can have the Christmas you really dream of with your loved ones. Because so many I know are cutting corners on that. And so if this speaks to you, I want you to lean in, take notes, and decide where you see yourself in what I'm about to show you here. So are you ready? And a quick disclaimer. The only bad thing about what you're about to see is that this is only currently available in the United States and Canada. So if you are not US or Canada, or you don't have, citizenship in those countries, then this, the rest of this today is not for you. So I want to share a little bit about the vision here just for a moment. And I'm going to do this because this is way more important. So back about a decade ago, I helped a team where we modernized a legacy company, a company that had been around for a while that wasn't really doing much. And what we did was modernized it with, email capture forms. So people enter their name and email. We showed people how to run ads. We showed them how to launch on social media, and we modernized the entire process. What happened was, because we had a legacy company to build on, we were able to do this and pour our hearts into it. And so we ended up doing $1 billion in sales with a team that did of more than 250,000 members. Now, this was not my direct team, but I was an owner of this entire system at one point. I was one of the main trainers for the entire organization back when we had like 20, 30, 40,000 people. And we built a cold traffic conversion machine. And also, like I had said, this worked really well, obviously, with warm market. If it convinces cold strangers they go through a process, they like what they're seeing, and then they join you. And when you see what I'm going to show you today, you are going to freak out. Some of you are not going to be able to sleep at night after this, just like I haven't been able to for the last 14 days here. And so that's exactly what I'm describing to you. This is exactly what I'm doing again, even better right here with what I'm showing you today. And so this is the very first mention of this system in a public way. So you early adopters, you're going to fly with this. And by the way, the system is well underway. I've only had a couple days to be working on it, and most of it's been focused on helping the team. And we are so much, all the programming's done. All we have to do is shoot the videos. Kind of like this video is an early version of what will eventually be in the system in a much more attractive, a much more organized way than even what you're seeing today. So we're going to go into the details now. So the money engine, it's daily pay plus front loaded commissions. These are on real services on a modest, it's actually a low cost to a modest membership. And so, but it generates big upfront commissions, especially as you rank up, you get more and more and more. Just imagine this. You start out, I'll actually go into this in future slides, but you'll start out already making between $80 and $200 right away per membership. And what's crazy is those people are coming in not even for less money than what I'm talking about here. I know that doesn't make sense. It's going to shortcut your brain. Just watch. So this is fast daily pay, not let's get you paid in 30, 45, 60 days from now while you're waiting to die all of those days. So anyway, what daily pay looks like in real life. You enroll a new member, your commissions are instantly calculated. And then the system processes that. And as you and your Powerline build, a single membership can trigger hundreds of dollars or even over $1,000 in commissions to you. And then the money hits your account as soon as the next day. So, you know, when Christmas bills or debt are staring you down, just imagine you introduce someone or you're having your Powerline built and all of a sudden money shows up the very next day. Sometimes it's 2 days, but it's basically a day. So, and it's direct commissions right in your bank account. I've already been getting these for the last 4 or 5 plus days straight. So why rank matters. So at the lower ranks, you make good money on the same activities that you'll be doing for the life of your business. As you start to climb to the higher ranks, the exact same membership that people are coming in on, you just start to get paid dramatically more. It's insane. It's insane what these guys are paying. And it's not going to make logical sense to you, but you will understand by the time you're through with all of this. So I'm putting together the team system, which is designed to help serious people climb those ranks faster. And so just think of your rank as a multiplier in everything you're already doing. And by the way, it's not just the team system, it's the power lines that we are building. So you want to get in this fast because then you have people put down below you and you're ranking up even faster then. This is just, you'll see why we call this the perfect storm. So you're not building alone. And this image shouldn't have like the people going side to side, just should be straight down, is that we're building 3 power lines. These are real members placed directly below you. You'll see them in your back office as we continue to build. And so this is shared volume, which doesn't just help you rank up, but it helps build the momentum on your team. So, and for those of you, I'm sure most of you that know me, you know, I've put in more than 2,000 people into things over the past 19 and a half years. So just like the people who saw the really early versions of this without anything I'm sharing with you in this little short presentation, all of those people, they're already seeing spillover here in just the first couple weeks. And this is without even the organized information you're seeing and hearing about today. So the problem is that most people quit because it feels like nothing is happening. So part of the solution is you get to see your team growing right below you. So that visual proof, it builds belief, urgency, stickiness, but it also rewards those who position early because you're at the top of the power line and everybody else that signs up after you, they get placed down below you. And again, this directly helps you to rank up. This is crazy. It's amazing. It's not crazy. It's hard to believe, but I have seen the genius of what's been put together here. I'm so grateful for this. So this is a very real company, a very real product. It's decades in business, a long established company with a proven track record. Services that make sense. Even if there were no comp plan, the product stands on its own. And there's nothing shady here. There's no coins, casinos, no points that can vanish overnight. I mean, there's so many crazy things going on out there. And also, this is super easy to explain. By the way, you don't have to explain anything. You'll have a better version of this video once I refine these slides that you're going through right now. I'm just trying to get this to you quickly. That's why this is for those of you that are closer to me. And then what you're going to see later is you don't have to do anything, where everything is already explained for you. You literally just point people to the system. The system does all of the work for you. So this is grown-up money. This is legitimate. This is not some hypey launch. This is where you will be hearing about this from me for months and years to come. I've planted my flag here because I have a safe home that I can not just protect my family and my income with, but I can also protect your income. I can protect my team. I know that this is a safe environment. I know we're not going to hear about a compensation plan change or the company going out of business or an upline doing something crazy. So this is easy to share with longtime followers and warm market. Also, with this system I'm building, again, it will be a version of these slides you're seeing, but a much better version. It will get cold people that you don't know and I don't know at all. It'll get them converting and joining you. So very stable foundation. It's not a fragile experiment that could just collapse tomorrow or next month or next year, because it's been in business for decades. And it's aligned with values, people actually serving other people's highest good. So you don't have to build anything. You just simply plug into this. We have already the funnel that you're seeing, and the next part of this funnel, you will see this already converts. It already works. It already does all of the selling for you. This is done for you content. Our webinars, our videos do all of the heavy explaining and listing and selling. I want you to imagine a version of this very video where I'm doing this for you, but you're sending people here, but it's your links and your business and everything I'm sharing with you. Again, I put all this together in like 30 minutes. So imagine a much better version of this that I've put 10 or 20 hours into, where the graphics, the videos, everything, they can't stop watching. You probably already can't stop watching, but I just want you to realize what is going to be in place of this and how easy this is going to be for you. So built-in follow-up. You don't have to chase your leads. The emails will do the work for you. It'll point them back to the presentations. You just focus on inviting and connecting, or things like using AI to get out there with paid ads or a brand new account. I will show you how to do all of this within our team. You don't even have to have yourself on the videos or the audio or the images or any of it. I recommend you do, but you don't need to. This is already working. I'm just making it work for this legacy company because nobody in this company is doing this. So the system does all of the heavy lifting for you. So what you actually do, you get plugged in, you get your link set up. You use script at the beginning. If you're going to go out to your warm market, you use simple scripts, you post, message, you email your audience. But the thing I'm the most excited about is your ability to plug into cold audiences. So instead of texting friends or family or even posting on Facebook or anywhere else, imagine you being able to, like I said, build a brand new account or even do paid ads where you have complete strangers seeing these incredible assets that you have built with the training and that it's pointing to these types of messages, and then they're going through the process and they're signing up with you. That's what this is. So this is a part of a funnel. If you see on the screen here, the third part. So you let this system do the work for you. The team presentations are training, and of course, company support handles everything else for you. And so here's what's already happening just in the first few weeks. Signups and duplication. I have a bunch of people on the team that have already, by the way, the whole team is like 65 or 70 people. That's how fast it's already grown. And I've only put in like 20 people. I thought it was going to be, I thought it would be me put in 20 and the team would be 5 or 10 more. So we'd be at 30, but we're not. We're far bigger than that. That's how much it's duplicating already. Some people already are hitting the first 1, 2, and more ranks just in their first couple days in the team. And we don't even have what you're seeing today. This isn't even a part of it yet. I hope you realize how early you are and how incredible this is. So first time success, we're seeing people who've never built online. They're already getting traction. They're already having people plugging in. Guys, some of our webinars, it's not just a multiple 7-figure earner like me. There's several of those. There's even multiple 8-figure earners we have access. This is incredible what you have access to here. So this is all before the fully polished funnel and graphics are even done. I know I've talked about that. So again, my vision, I want to help 100 households have a better Christmas and a stronger 2025. Some of them are already on the team. Some of you are reading this right now. Some are people that you will introduce to this in the next days, the next week or so, and they're going to be able to change their Christmas. Why? Because we get paid the next day, and these commissions are no joke, but you're not going to believe how little of a risk it is on your end to get in. It's about money and mission, protection, and breathing room. Who this is for and is not for. It's for you if you can follow a simple game plan, if you're willing to plug into training and take consistent action, you want extra money without becoming a full-time marketer, and you also give me time to flesh out this system, flesh out the ads and everything else while you're waiting at the top of the power line with all the future people coming in. And I haven't even, if you're seeing this, you're among the first people on my email list to even see this. I haven't even sent to my email list. At the time of this recording, nobody on my email list even knows about this. This is not for you. If you're looking for, you just push a button and do nothing. That's not, guys, those don't exist. It doesn't exist in crypto. It doesn't exist anywhere. If you're a chronic skeptic and you will not take action, that is, we are not aligned to work together at all. It's fine if you're a realist, but if you're a fake realist and you're actually you're a skeptic disguised and calling yourself a realist, it's okay. This isn't for you. And if you can't commit to plugging into the system, if you're not teachable and trainable, if you're not hungry to make a difference in the life for yourself and your loved ones, I can't help you. And the last piece, if you don't have a heart to serve others, that's harder to help you, but this can still help you, even if you don't if you're not like me where you love teaching and just serving people. So if this isn't for you, it's okay, but it's better that we find that out now, and we'll still be friends. It's just, this thing is not for you. Looking for fast movers. So what's the downside? A low membership investment. You're not going to believe when I'll talk about this in like the next 90 seconds, and you're going to be shocked. If you're, you have to, there will be some time to plug in, to learn, to go through some materials. Some of you are going to be going through some materials here just in the coming 10 minutes or less. Consistent action is required. The upside, we get paid daily, huge commissions, rank multipliers because the team build, long-term residual income, and the power lines that we're building. This is just, and there's so much more. This slide didn't have enough room to fit everything that I really wanted to on it. And so you can layer what you're seeing here on top of things you're already doing. I will tell you, one of my good friends, he's been part-time in this industry for the whole past 8 years. I'm working directly with him. You'll get to meet him. He went from part-time to full-time, and he had already been full-time for like 20 years. That's how legitimate this is. He literally came out of building a multi six-figure annual income over in a totally side business, nothing to do with internet marketing or nothing to do with network marketing. And he's now full-time. That's how I hope you take this serious. I hope you hear in my voice how serious this is. And so why timing matters now. The power line is filling. You don't want, like, if you have to look through all the information here, like what you want to do is right after this presentation is sprint. We have been building this. We're actively building this right now. 2, you're very early. More spillover, more shared volume. Basically, you'll get to rank up much faster the faster action that you take. System upgrades. Early adopters get all of this. This is part of why I created these slides, so you can understand this system that I'm building with the capture pages. I can't show you all of it because I haven't even shot the videos yet, but I had the skeleton of the system put together. By the time you're seeing that system, which literally could be within the next week or less, and it's definitely going to be way before January 1st. It's probably going to be the first week of December or so. Can't make any promises, but I hope you realize when that initial version of that is together and we're painting this vision, helping people understand the very video you're watching right now is the first piece of that. Now, I could make this video a piece of that, but this isn't really done for the whole team. This is just for you. I put this together very quickly. It's going to be done much better. So imagine this is on a page that you're watching right after you had entered a name and email. And then after that page, then you're taken on to, learn the rest of the stuff you need to learn. And you'll see how completely cold market would see all of this and join. In fact, some of you, you're probably going to see this from my email list or other places that maybe you don't know me that well. There's already people that don't know me that well that have already signed up just with what we have in place. So, and the cost of waiting is the missed volume and missed timing. The famous saying, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. And guys and gals, the vast majority of my warm market is not in this. I have an email list of 12,000. I have 7 or 8 plus thousand on Facebook that follow. I have a couple thousand on YouTube, and I don't know what else I have. Like, I'm not trying to share this to impress you, but to let you know, I've been doing this for 19 and a half years. I built teams of over 100,000 members. I was a major contributor to that team a decade ago that now is over 250,000 people that did $1 billion in sales because we modernized a legacy company. You are seeing the very beginnings of the modernization of this legacy company. Now you may be asking yourself, well, what is the company, Jason? So here's your next steps here. Here's what we're going to do. So are you an 8, 9, or 10? If you already know you're ready to go, you'll see these instructions on the next page. You'll see a button below this video, or maybe you'll see this on YouTube. I actually don't know where this video is going, but look for links in the description if you're on YouTube. But most of you are on this page you're on. Go to the button below, go to the next page, skip the beginning part, which is information about the company, and go down to the sign up instructions. You'll find my join link, and you'll find a video that walks you through what package to choose, how to choose it, everything else. Now, you don't even know what that is yet, but if you're an 8, 9, or 10, you don't want to wait for that. You want to be in first so I can get you in the Powerline faster. So once you're enrolled, and by the way, so I'll get you positioned after you lock in your spot, and obviously so I can get you into the Powerline. Now, once you're enrolled, you want to message me right away in Facebook Messenger. I am the only Jason Cardamone on Facebook with the blue check mark. And I will be checking my back office, so I might know before you can even message me or email me. But I encourage you to get noisy with me and get on my radar and message me. Let me know that you're in. And alternatively, you can email me. I just don't check emails all that often. I know that's kind of weird. Most people check emails first. But I pretty much live in Facebook Messenger. So the fastest way for you to let me know, message me in Facebook Messenger. Again, I'll probably see you in the back office. And the people that follow through, let me make this super clear. The people that follow through with what I recommend in the video, how to choose your package, the people that come in at the highest level with the biggest commitment, that's who is going to be at the top of the power line. And those of you who are leaders who I know you can build, I want to help you by getting you at the very top. Now, don't get me wrong. This is still going to be an incredible opportunity in days from now, but you could have a much bigger power line by taking action literally today. I mean, I'm shooting this video on Sunday, November 30th. Get in today. Get structured as the video shows you. Get in quickly. And so, and you'll be able to plug into our mastermind and training as soon as you're in. And so don't sit on this, get positioned. But let me share this as well. If you are not an 8, 9, or 10, let's say you're 4, 5, 6, 7, somewhere in the middle, you're like, Jason, I can't just dive in. I need to learn a little more. And by the way, let me give you some ranges. So if you don't want to do what I share in the video, the video lower on the next page. So if you just skip the company information, you'll know what I mean. But when you're on the next page, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So let me zoom in here. You'll know what I mean on the next page. I'm going to make it very clear. Here's the information about the company. If you're a 4, 5, 6, or 7, if you need to do more due diligence, we have on that, you'll be taken to a page that's already working to convert people, but it doesn't have any of the information about the system that I'm building to help you convert cold traffic, help you get email leads, help you email. All the emails are written for you. The system's done. All of that stuff. I have all of that. That is what I'm building. Some of it's already built. So if you really need to know a lot more about the company itself, and I don't blame you, but there are 3 different videos of information. The first one is 2 top leaders in the company that have both made multiple 8 figures, $10+ million each. So you'll learn more about their perspective. Fantastic video. Then there's one after that. It's a team webinar we've done. It's directly with my sponsor, my good friend Aaron, and also a multi 8-figure earner in the industry. So you'll get to learn a little bit about our team culture. But like that webinar, it was pretty tight. It was 70 minutes long. But if you're waiting for that, realize some people are already jumping in and joining the power line. So I encourage you to not waste a bunch of time going through all of the company material. But also, I don't want you doing something just completely blind, except for the closest one of you to me. Just jump in. Those of you who know me well, you know what I'm doing here. You know what I can do, what I have done, and what you can do with me. Just, you know what to do, jump in. You don't need to know anything about the company. But that's a very small percentage of people. So check out what you need to, but just realize every minute you're spending watching the company material, somebody else might be jumping into the power line before you. So I just want to make that part super clear. So we have that video with the 2 top earners on the company info page. Then another video on the company info page with the webinar we did with the team. And then there's a last video. It's like 15 or so minutes. And it talks more about the compensation plan. So you're welcome to check all that out. And the power lines we're building. But here's what I want you to understand is that these power lines, it's really important. The higher up you are, the faster and bigger rank and the more help you're getting directly from me. So what I encourage you to do, especially if you're an 8, 9, or 10, skip over the company stuff, go look at the getting started information and dive in. Now, you don't really know the value of this service and what you're really buying. So I do encourage you, check out some about the company. Just don't take too long on those. You really quickly want to get in. Guys and gals, you want to get in today on Sunday if you can. If you're seeing this on November 30th, get in and get in with urgency. So, my friend, I hope that helps you out. I am looking forward to helping you build an empire right here, even during the holidays, before Christmas. I want to help you put money into your pocket. Imagine if you didn't go into debt for Christmas. Or imagine if Christmas was more than covered by just the many hundreds, the couple thousand, the several thousand that you will make from taking action on this thing early and getting in and moving fast. You're going to have a version of this video that you're watching with me. This looks like it turned out to be about 30 minutes. You're going to have a version of this. I plan to have it probably even tighter than this. There might be 2 parts to it. Like, you're going to get an early version of this really soon. And I will have the system done. You'll be able to plug into that. But please realize that page that I'm taking you to that has all the company information and then it has my join information down below. The page with the company information on it, we already have like dozens and dozens and dozens of people who have joined because of that information. So everything you need is here. Please reach out in Facebook Messenger if I can serve you. And I look forward to serving you, to running with you. Please reach out if you have questions. You will get a far faster and more thorough answer if you can message me in Facebook Messenger. If you insist on emailing me, I'll still respond to you. It's just not going to be as thorough. I can't put as much into text as I can into an audio for you in Facebook Messenger. And I can't check emails as often as I check Facebook Messenger. So hope this all makes sense. You know exactly what to do. Go to the next page. If you're an 8, 9, or 10, skip the company info at the top, go down to the join now information, or check out some of the company info. It'll open in a new tab. Make a quick decision and then come back, join. Let's get your Powerline spot locked in so you can be at the top of these fast growing power lines that I'm building. And I look forward to serving you and being on the journey with you, my friend. And for some of you, the continued journey. So sending my gratitude, sending all my love, or my love and my gratitude is how it should be. So hope this serves you well. And I hope you can start to see just how special this really is.